Welcome back to the Plus None channel. This is where we make bad decisions, and we're happy doing them. Don't do that. It's bad.
What?
It's I don't know. I'm just trying to go with the bit here. That's what my brain
Do
came
not
up with.
encourage bad ideas.
I'm not encouraging anything. Today we're playing the Brightside. Did you know they had a video game? Let's play.
I didn't.
Who's lying?
We're gonna go
Mr.
in order.
Morrison was the owner of a small company. Only four
Okay.
people worked there. One day,
Four.
he came to the office and didn't find his favorite slippers. He always put them on while working. The man searched everywhere and finally spotted them on the roof of the building. Mr. Morrison was furious. He entered the office and started to question his employees.
Why are
Daniel
they
said,
shaped
"I
like
don't even
that
know where you
one
keep your
blue
slippers."
Monsters Inc. guy's
Andrew
feet?
said, "I'm terrified
Yeah,
of
for
heights.
sure.
I have never climbed up there." Sandra said, "I'm wearing high heels today. I can hardly walk in them." Emily said, "I respect you too much to do it to you." One of the
He did it.
employees is lying. Who is it?
It's the. Oh, I'm timed.
Wait,
They didn't get.
circle, circle, circle.
It's Andrew. He
Are
said
you
he was
kidding
afraid
me?
Look at
of
the back.
heights.
See,
But
there's a
on his
picture
table,
of him.
There's a photo
Oh my
in which
God.
he's skydiving with a parachute. Uh-oh.
How'd you see that?
I have
Melissa's
an
boyfriend
eye.
proposed to her
Okay,
and
shh.
presented a beautiful diamond ring. The girl was afraid of
Okay.
losing it. That's why she kept it in a box on her vanity table. Once, after a long and difficult working day, the girl came home and went straight to bed. When she woke
All right.
up, the ring was gone. Melissa called the police. They asked three suspects, Melissa's roommate, her best friend, and her neighbor, what they had been doing the night before. Helen,
God.
Melissa's roommate for the last 3 years, said Melissa had indeed looked very tired. She took the tea Helen made for her and went to her room at 10 p.m. Helen
always
went
the
to
best
bed
friend.
shortly after. Eric, Melissa's best friend, said he had come to visit Melissa at about 11:30 p.m. The girl was already sleeping, but he saw a jewelry box lying open on the table. It was empty. Eric was surprised and left immediately after that. Brenda, the neighbor, said she wanted to borrow a book from Melissa, but when she called her, the girl didn't answer. So Brenda decided not to bother her so late at night.
I was gonna say,
The
did you
police
just
soon
walk in there?
realized one of these people was lying. Who was it?
Who was it, everyone? Write it in the comments. It had to be the best friend. 'Cause she was there with Melissa.
You know what?
It was Eric. He
What
was
do you
only
mean?
asked what he had been doing the evening before, but he mentioned the jewelry box. He must have known the ring was missing because he took it. A group of friends went camping.
Oh my
They found
God.
a beautiful place in a
dumb.
forest
I
near the
am
river.
too.
They were planning
You
to
at least
spend a
got
week
one.
there. But on the
Let's see
third
here.
day, Chris disappeared. The rest of the group gathered near a campfire to figure out where he could be.
Play along,
Paul
guys.
said, "We didn't
Everyone,
have
come
enough
on."
firewood. I went deeper into the forest to get some. When I came back, Chris was already gone." Ashley said, "I was near the river washing my t-shirt. I stained it with ketchup during lunch." Nancy said, "I felt unwell, so I decided to take a nap. I was sleeping when an owl woke me up." One of the young people is lying. Do you know who it is?
I didn't quite get it.
Why would an owl wake you up? You know what? I'm just gonna go with her.
X. Fine. I'm guessing at
It's
this
Nancy.
point. Are you
Owls
kidding
sleep
me?
during the day. It means an owl couldn't
my
have
God.
woken a girl.
I
Someone
didn't even
started a
catch that. I
gas
was
leak
like,
in
why would
Mark's
an owl
apartment.
wake you?
Luckily, the man
That's
noticed it. He called the
2 to
police.
0, huh?
After searching the place, they found a watch.
What the? That's so dumb. You know what? I'm giving some type of an educational guess, and I'm getting nowhere. VB is whooping my bottom right now.
I only have 2 questions right.
And I haven't been spanked since I was like 10. Holy crap. Okay, back to the game. Sorry.
Mark claimed it wasn't his. The detective decided to set up an ambush. The watch looked expensive. Surely the criminal would return to get it back. At around midnight, they heard the key turn in the door lock. In a while, a man came in. He was holding a lit candle in his hands. At first, the detective wanted to arrest the man, but after a while, he realized it wasn't the person they had been waiting for. How did he figure it out?
I didn't choose the answer. Find what answer? Candle.
Whatever the man was doing in Mark's apartment, he wasn't the one responsible for the gas leak. That criminal wouldn't have entered the apartment holding a burning candle. They would be sure the place was still full of gas.
Whoa.
The police found out one particular
What?
gang was going to rob a bank. An undercover agent
so
was sent to the
confused.
restaurant where the criminals always gathered
I didn't
in
even
the
hear the
evening.
first part.
His task was to attach
Yeah,
a
we gotta
tiny
really pay
GPS
attention to
tracker
that next
to one
one.
of the gang members. Then the police would know about their location and would be able to prevent the robbery. The leader of the gang was the mastermind of the group. All other members were just muscle. The undercover officer had to be very attentive around the
Clearly.
leader.
What?
The man could easily spot the device, but no other gang member would notice it.
All my games.
Where should the agent
Stop
place the
installing now. Where should he place the tracker? Backpack. I didn't know we were on a
Sorry.
next one.
tracker? On the gang leader's backpack. He's the only person who
Finally.
can spot the device, but not if it's on his own back. Police got a call from the house of a wealthy man. He didn't come home after going for a jog. When several police officers arrived, they questioned all the people
I don't
in
even
the
know
house.
what's what.
They were the maid, the millionaire's wife, and his driver. The maid said, "When Mr. Jones went for a jog, he asked me to prepare his breakfast. I immediately got down to work. But it's been 3 hours, and he hasn't returned yet." The wife was worried too. "I saw him in the morning, but he was in a hurry. We just greeted each other, and I went to work." The driver told the police he had been waiting for his boss in the car, scrolling through his social media. Who knows something about the millionaire's disappearance?
The
I'm gonna say the wife.
wife should know.
I mean, she
The
said he.
maid is
Are
lying.
you?
If she had
What do
cut
you
the
mean?
apples for breakfast 3 hours ago, they would have already turned brown by now. Shirley got a new
What?
job as a sales assistant. She was
Ugh,
extremely
bad at
happy to
this.
receive her 1st
I'm
salary.
horrible.
She went out for a walk in the park and decided to treat herself to some ice cream. She pulled out cash, but a powerful gust of wind has blown the money out of her hands. The girl managed to pick it up, but then she realized one $10 bill was missing. Shirley looked around. One of these people must have taken the bill. Can you figure out who it was?
You don't give enough time for anything.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
that
say
guy.
her.
It's the man in the red baseball cap.
How?
The bill is under his right foot.
Oh my god. I didn't
Detective
even
Larson
spot
that.
was walking along the street. Suddenly, he saw a man grab an elderly woman's bag and run away. The detective immediately rushed after the criminal,
Can't
but the
do
man
this.
disappeared behind the kitchen door of a small restaurant. When Detective Larson entered, he saw 3 cooks preparing food. Which cook is fake?
Ah, god dang it. I was gonna go with that one too.
I picked it
It's the man
first.
holding the salad bowl. He's the only one not wearing gloves.
Yeah, he just looked up.
People
really?
began
That's what
to
you're going off
disappear
of?
in a large town.
He's not even
1
wearing
month
the
after
uniform.
It started, the police came across an abandoned house. In its basement,
Stop.
they found
I'm trying
2
to play
men.
video games.
Each of them
Hot
claimed
Wheels.
that he had been locked up there and that the other man was the one to keep him in the basement. But it was clear that only one of them was telling the truth. Look at these men attentively and say who's the liar.
Circle.
Circle looks happy.
He's not all roughed
It's
up
the
and
man
stuff.
who's smiling.
Yeah.
If he had spent 4 weeks locked up, he would have a beard and mustache by now. But he is clean shaven. Rachel Brown, the
I was
owner
just
of
going
a
based
large
off the fact she was
successful
happy.
company, has
Stop.
disappeared right from her office. The police suspect that some of her subordinates might know where the woman is.
She went to the
They
bathroom.
questioned 3 people. Ruth, the HR manager, is the first to enter. "We were going to fire an employee that day. I came to get Miss Brown's signature." Adam, the accountant, says, "I indeed came to her office. She had to approve the company's budget for the next year." And the secretary comes in last. "I saw Miss Brown today, but only for a minute or so. I asked her to sign my leave request." The police officers immediately realize who is lying. Can you figure it out
I know
too?
who's lying.
I thought it was her too, but I'm trying to like look around a little bit more.
Anne is
Or just
lying.
do my
Oh,
The
answers.
signature on
Why?
her documents is different from the others. Plus,
Mhm.
she is the person Ruth was going to fire that day. Martin bought a car in September, and now, just a month later, it's stolen. The police
well.
have 4 suspects, and all of them
Happened to
are
my moped.
Martin's friends. The crime happened at 10
Except it's
p.m.
been
on
stolen for a
Wednesday.
week
At
before
that
you
time,
noticed
Alan
it.
was playing badminton in the park. Natalie was driving home from work. Roy was walking with his dog, and Rose was doing some grocery shopping. Who took Martin's car?
It's the first guy. Who plays tennis at 10 p.m.?
It looks shady.
It was Alan.
Oh
At
my
10
god.
p.m. in October, it's too dark to play badminton.
Congratulations. Who won? Oh, you.
Ha
Oh
ha.
my god. I lost to a 12-year-old.
Ha 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 ha
I,
ha.
me, am 31.
Actually, I play puzzle games on my tablet every day. Not this type of puzzle, but I work my mind out every day, even when I'm not in school.
But hey, you know what? Thank you for joining us. The next video we'll do Who Will Survive? But we will see you next time on the Plus None channel.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Are you done?
No. Bye.